All right, we're here at Cascades. It's the 9-hole course at Crystal Springs. I've heard a lot of good things about it. From what I've heard, it's a legit 9 and everything, so don't have much time this morning, so we're going to try and get in a quick 9 holes. I'm going to try and film all of it. Hopefully nobody gets in the way or gets behind us, but this hole looks pretty severely downhill. It looks like there's distance, but it's 270 to carry that bunker on the left, so I'm just going to go 3-wood, hopefully catch the hill and run down. Like that to start the round. It's leaking a little right, and I think there's rough there, but shouldn't be too bad. You guys have probably caught on by now, but I'm a little bit of a morning person, so I like to get out early. It's 6:40 or 6:30. Got out a little early, but it's just easy. Usually breeze through, get home, and then kind of do my other thing that they call a job. Didn't realize it was this severely sloped down here. Probably could have taken driver, and with the right bounce you could be on, but we're about 135, obviously below my feet, sloping away, so I think I'm probably going to take a pitching wedge. Normally about 130, but with the downhill line the ball should come out lower, downhill go a little bit further. One thing about these shots is that a lot of people try and fight the hill. I've always said try and keep your shoulders parallel to the ground, so maybe just move your front foot a little farther forward, get the shoulders parallel, and just try and keep your swing plane parallel too, meaning like follow down through the ball. So 135 downhill. I'm gonna maybe take just a little bit off this because it should probably roll out too once it lands, so we'll go 125 final number. It's at it. Sit, sit. Came out hot. Sit, sit, sit. Oh, whoa. That actually ended up pretty good. I think we're about 10, 12 feet behind it. So here we are behind the hole, a little further than I thought. Probably closer to like 18, 20 feet. So it looks like it's going to come down to the left initially. So we're going back up the hill a little bit, but I don't see much. So I'm going to go probably about 2 balls out. I think once it loses speed going up the hill, it should kind of turn to the left. Hit it pretty well. Yep, it really snapped left. All right, good first putt to kind of feel out the day. So we'll take a par. On to number 2. Right here at number 2, 465, par 4. So there's a bunker on the right side there. That's not necessarily my line, but I like to always just try and shoot a distance to get a, just kind of my bearings of a hole. So that is 280 to the back of it. So there's a 150 out there. Which is kind of just right over this cart path, zigzag up here. So I'm just gonna try and go with that. Obviously you got trouble right, so we're not gonna think about that. But yeah, always, here's another tip. So I've been telling people is that if you got trouble right, tee up right, aim left, and then, gives yourself more area or more safe area to land. Pretty straight, right at the 150. Nice easy shot. That was more fairway conscious than power conscious. All right, we're here in the fairway. 193 flag. So it's all the way back there. And it looks like it kind of slopes away from us too once you get over that middle of the green. So I'm gonna play this about 185, so that's just a nice stock 6-iron. So hopefully it hits, and then maybe it'll take that slope and go even further to the back. But if it ends up middle of the green, I'll take that just because I haven't played here and it does look like a steep drop off, so I don't want to mess with whatever's long. A little off the toe. Going left side of the green though, should be towards the middle. I think I might have ran through a little, but we're safe. It ended up about pin high on the fringe though. Thing hit probably about a good 20 feet back there, but hitting it off the toe, not much spin on it. So I'm gonna putt this. Kind of goes back to a caddy at Pinehurst one time. He just goes, why not just keep it on the ground as long as possible? And that kind of stuck with me. So I usually tend to do that. This is going to go over the hill, and I think it's going to snap left, so I'm kind of aiming like kind of towards the edge of this house right here in the distance. So once it gets over this hill, it should probably speed up. Come down, go in. Oh, we'll take another par though. That was a good run. So it's two pretty decent putts to start out. So we got a par 3 next. Doesn't look too, or actually it does kind of look long, but here we go. All right, turns out it's a par 4. The green I was on was up there. I was looking at the forward tees thinking it was a par 3, but we're back here. And shooting that right bunker out there, it's about a 250 carry. You got trouble right, you got a further bunker left. And then as you get closer, it looks like a tricky setup. So I'm just gonna go 3-wood. Try and carry that first bunker on the right. So ultimately, just try and split them, and then if it fades a little, should be in a good spot. Off the toe, a little toe draw, but you know what? If it's short of that bunker, we're okay. So you're not gonna hit every shot perfect. This has actually a little worse than I thought. Funky little lie, but it's actually sitting up pretty decent. So we got 96 flag, back right. Stance isn't horrible. So probably just gonna take a 54 and try and put it on there about 90. The reason I'm going 90 is because it's a back pin, so I don't want to go long, and it looks like the green is kind of running towards the pin. So hopefully I can hit this about 90, hit the green, roll right towards it, kick in birdie, you know the deal. So for these types of shots, I like to keep my my lower body pretty quiet. Try and keep your knees solid so you stay the same height. Try not to change your head level. Help ensure good contact. Hit it like shit. Kick left though. Not bad. I mean, we're chipping, but considering the contact, I'll take it. Just off to the right side. So we're gonna have to chip this, obviously. I have 2 wedges with me. I got a 54 and a 60. I usually like to just kind of take a look at the lie. Is it sitting up, down, you know, which one feels and looks good to me. So I'm gonna go 60 on this. And the green's sloping this way, so I want to play it out left. So my goal is to probably hit it like right in this circle here. And then hopefully it should feed to the right. So with these delicate little chips, just gonna open the face a little, just try and kind of slide right under it. And the big thing with this is you gotta accelerate, you gotta commit. When you decelerate, that's when the bad stuff happens. So keep your head down, commit. Sit. All right, rolled out a little more, but I hit it harder, but kind of had to make sure you accelerate. About 5 feet. Looks like it's gonna slide a little. It's a little bit uphill, so we can give it some pace and hopefully hold its line. I'm thinking about right edge right now. So I always usually line up my ball based off of my read from here behind the ball. And then I use my feet when I'm over it to kind of get a feel of the feet. And then usually just kind of adjust accordingly or stick with it. So yeah, I kind of like that the right edge. So just put a good stroke on it. There we go, par. All right, now is a par 3 coming next, and it actually looks like a pretty brutal pin placement. Nice looking par 3 here. So the pin is in the way back on a top tier. Got 159 flag. So I got a 7 and an 8. It's going to be definitely an 8. Probably going to have to take some off it. I'm actually kind of... Should I run back to the car and get a 9? For some reason it looks shorter than the 5.9, so I'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back. So this is what I call a gut shot, where it's 59 flag. I normally hit this about 55. So the numbers just don't seem right, but for some reason it feels right. Hence the name gut shot. So I'm going to go a little left of the flag. Hopefully get up on that tier. If it comes up a little short, it should just settle down in that bottom third. That was struck well. Left of the flag. It actually looks like it's got a sit. Kick right. Alright, it's on the green, spinning back. It's on the front left third. It looks like an interesting putt from here. So it's down on that lower third. Just a quick look. I mean, once it gets over the hill, it should die right. It's obviously going to be about speed. But another thing I like walking the putt is because now that I'm over here, depending on how far left I go, the more further right it's going to come back. So I think it's going to stay pretty straight over this hill. But again, once it crests over, it should die to the right. So I kind of have a mark picked right about here. Maybe just outside it. Actually a ball mark. So we got our line. Now we'll step over it, see how it looks, and then just put a good stroke and make sure we try and get good speed. Kind of like the line I had, so we're sticking with it. Let's give this a go. Wow, I felt like I hit that pretty good. That thing just died. Well, the morning dew and the uphill, it'll get you. Now we got a slider left for par. I'm thinking about a ball out left. Stay up, stay up. Oh man, you just hate three putts. Especially considering you're, what, maybe 25 feet away. So that sucks, but we can get that one back. 1 over through 4 with a 3-putt bogey. So this hole kind of sets up for my fade, so we're going to hit a driver. It's about 230 to carry that peak of the cart path there, and it opens up a little to the right. So again, trouble left, so I'm going to set up on the left side of the tee, and because I had a fade, I'm going to aim, a little more center, but hopefully it'll go to the right. It's going right, but hopefully should kick down off that hill. I can't see over that hill, but it is a little bit of high stuff. That's what I like to call a calculated risk. So even though we went right, came off the hill, we're on a side hill, but 96 yards in. I'm not too concerned about it. Ball should go left though, just because of the lie. So I'm gonna aim a little right. There's a little bit of a backstop, but I still kind of like a 90 number, just like the other hole. So just choke up on it, and obviously more of a horizontal swing. It's going right at it. Sit down. Sit, 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 sit. Come off the hill. It's rolling left instead of back. All right, we got to putt a bird. We came on the top of this hill. So I feel like sometimes when the ball's above your feet, it does go a little further because you top spin on it. But this definitely went a little further than I planned. Should break right in the beginning and then come back left down the hill at the end. So I think I want to go kind of straight at the hole, and then it'll break right, hopefully enough to set it up to come back left. So I got this little mark here as kind of my line. Should push it to about there and then back left, so yep. Down the hill, back left, give it a chance, Bray. Dead center. Alright, you know what though? Par. Seem to be reading pretty well. If we can get a little bit closer opportunity, we got a bird coming. I feel it. Par 5, 627. Dogleg right. So that back of that bunker out there is 305. So I'm going to play my fade. Probably started a little further right than that, but I don't know how much this dog legs. I kind of looked at it on the GPS, but I feel like you never really get too much of an accurate picture. So there's a little flag out there from the foot golf that they play here. So I'm going to start it there and fade it off that. And it's going left towards the bunker. Oh man. I kind of lost it coming down, but it was right at it, so we're probably in it. All right. Ran through the bunker into this bleep. So just gonna take a 7-iron, try to get it back in the fairway. I could see the 150 up there. I mean, I think I could get it to there, but again, just trying to hack this out. So again, quiet lower body. I try and open the face a little on these because the grass will tend to grab the hosel, turn the face over. You probably hear that a million times during the British Open every year. But here we go. Let's just see if we can advance this. Holy shit. Thick. I don't even know where that went. Oh, alright. Damn. Alright. Jesus Christ. Wow. Alright. Wow, that is some of the thickest fescue I've seen. And it doesn't look that bad. So what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Jeez. Finally got out of there. So we're lying 4, and I'm still 270 out. That's golf. Alright, I mean, just advance it at this point. I mean, get out of here with double and run. That came out low. Good miss though, little run. So we got 92 yards, front pin. So I'd rather go a little long, uphill. Wind's down a little. We're pretty much staring down the barrel of a triple bogey right now. But hopefully we can pull some John Wick type stuff and try and get out of here with a double. Looks pretty good. It's got to sit though, I think. A little deep. Alright. Way back here for triple, or for double. But you don't want to change your routine. Can't do anything about it now. Only thing you can do is try and get the ball in the hole. So they should come out to the right, or play it out to the right, come back left off that hill. I don't know whoever used to play like Tiger Woods 2004 or so, I think it was. But I always try and kind of like envision like the Tiger tracker line in my head. So I kind of see it going out here and then back left. It's coming in nicely. I don't think it's enough though. That's golf. So got a 4, a 3, and a 5 left. If we could play those at 1 under, 3 under on the, or 3 over on the day. All right, 447 par 4 into the wind, going up to the left. That bunker on the left there, I shot the back of it, it's about 270. So with this wind, that's my normal carry distance for a driver, but probably not today with this wind. So we're gonna go off the right edge of it, hopefully end up right around that 150 in the middle there. Roped it. Right at the 150. Get up the hill. All right, we got the green light here. 135 flag, little uphill, front pin. Green's kind of going this way. So I kind of got everything working for my little cut shot. A little bit of wind in. I'm gonna play this about 40 to make sure we get on. But after a triple, we're gonna try and be aggressive with this and get a bird. It's cutting, it's going at it. Get up. That's a good shot, folks. Just behind the flag. By no means an easy putt, but let's get back in it right here. going to come down to the right. It's just a matter of how much. Actually, not as much as, or it doesn't look like that. I want this, so we're going to go, as of now, just outside the right edge with a nice pace. Let's give this thing a chance. So, got to get over it, see how the feet feel, but that's the initial read. There it is. That's why you stay in it. That's why you grind. Back to 3 over with 2 to play. Don't tempt me with another bird. 166 flag, uphill, front right pin. I'm going to take a 7 iron, which is about 170. So I think this should be a good smooth swing. Put it back left of the flag, middle of the green basically. Yanked it. Stay. I don't know what's up there. Down here, must have hit this hill and just rolled back left. So going up the hill, wind into us a little. So I'm thinking a 54, open the face. Hopefully get it like, 2-3 feet on and let it roll out from there. Didn't hit it great. Got a work cut out for us for par. Even though it's a good 12 feet, this is makeable. Just up the hill, leaking a little right. Let's make one. Keep this momentum going. You bastard. Gives the birdie right back. Ugh. 9th hole. Double bogey on the last. I am going to take the double. I missed that little tap in because the guy was behind me, but I'm a man of integrity. So it was a double. So we are 5 over. We got a par 5 left though. So Operation Eagle would be absolutely fantastic time to accomplish this. I think I'm just going straight up. I can kind of see the top of the flag. Again, I haven't played here, so that's kind of my line. Piped it right on line. Let's go. Let's eagle this hole. Pin is middle right. A little bit of a bunker protecting it. 204. It's uphill. I'm still going to take a 4 iron, which is about 205. But it's uphill into the wind. I'm going out left, and hopefully it can kind of get all the way up there and then bend around. It looks like the green kind of goes that way. So let's make something happen. Thin as hell, but you know what? Thin to win. It's running up there. Oh, it hit something weird. It just kicked way left. Front left of the green, though. So I definitely knew it hit something, but it really just kind of took this big swale here and kicked it left. So it's kind of hard to see on camera, but it is pretty severe. So we ended up here. We're going at the white flag on the left. So let me get set up. I'm taking a pitching wedge. So normally I play these low. So I would normally take a 50, but it's a little bit longer. It's uphill. So I'm going to take a pitch, try and get that little extra roll and little oomph out of it. So it looks like the green's coming down to the right for the most part. So we're going to go the tip of that taller tree in the back. Felt good. I just don't think it's enough. Just came out a little higher. Left it short. Uphill, obviously we knew that from the chip, so I want to make sure we take that into account. We're 5 over. This is a birdie putt. I'm going to try and give this a whack. Make sure we give it a chance. End with a birdie, 4 over. I think it's going to move a little more right, so we're changing the line. I'm going to go about a ball left. I think I did it. Yes! See? That's why I'm going to come back tomorrow. You know, does it every time. So that's 9 holes. Wasn't a great 9 holes, but past 2 weeks been a little bit of a roller coaster. Some good rounds, bad rounds, but besides the triple bogey, wasn't that bad. I just got to get my tee shots better. That's kind of been the wild card. Good tee shots, hit fairways, hit greens, and go from there. Just finished 9, driving back to the clubhouse. This is my first time ever filming a play 9 with me. I've filled holes before, but if anybody has any suggestions or maybe tips that you want, I felt like I was trying to give out some information. So just let me know down below in the comments. I never thought I'd actually be saying that, but here we are on YouTube. But you know what? It's fun, so let's enjoy the ride.